Hello, ALEPH. Today is another edition of ALEPH. I'll be doing something very nice and interesting today. So I'm in the city of Doha with one of my smart, interesting women that you like to meet. She's called Reena.
Hi.
Yeah, guys. So
Thank you.
just sit tight and listen to her story. I believe you'll find a very interesting one.
Yeah,
Yes.
good. Okay.
So tell us about yourself.
Hi. So I'll start with introducing myself. My name is Reena Naser, and I am a Jordanian Swedish national.
Wow.
I was born and raised in Jordan, and then I went to study in the States, and then I moved to Abu Dhabi with my parents once my studies were done, and that was my first working experience there.
Perfect.
Came back to Jordan and set up my own design practice. And then I decided that I really wanted to teach at the university level. So I went to Spain to get a master's degree. That was the first master in interior design. Came back, started teaching at a university in Jordan. It's called the University of Petra. And
Excellent.
then I started also doing my own practice as well, side by side. And then I got married and my husband moved out here. I followed him after some years.
Impressive. That's nice.
Then in 2018, I decided that I wanted to learn more about sustainability and environmental studies and what have you. So I applied for a master in Sweden and I went there and I studied for 2 years. I got a master.
Excellent.
And my daughter was with me also. She went to school there. And then I started learning the language. I started working with an NGO.
Wow.
And doing social sustainability, which I fell in love with. Then it was time for us to all come here to be with my husband and my daughter as a family together. So I came here officially I settled in January of this year, 2023. It took me some time to settle in. And then I started working on my own things, my own projects of social sustainability. And I was really testing the market. I was testing the atmosphere, trying to get to know how entrepreneurship works here, how business works here, how people work here. And I was pleasantly surprised to see how fast and how progressive Doha has become after the World Cup. So I've witnessed the pre-World Cup and the post-World Cup. And I was really pleasantly surprised to see how well structured, even the infrastructure, the business, the mindset, even the multicultural ambiance,
Wow.
So I was happy to be back. And I started thinking of putting together my own thing. It was difficult to get a job because after the World Cup, things got a little bit slow. And I said, this is time for me to do the projects that I had in mind. Yeah.
Wow. So now, how long have you been doing this project work here in Doha?
To be honest with you, I would say after the summer, I took a long summer holiday. And then after the summer, I came back. I was with full energy. It's time to start. I started putting together my multicultural, multilingual project that I called Language Agora, where I actually bridge cultures together. And it's like an integration through language and culture project.
Excellent.
So it's a social sustainability project that actually entails inclusivity of place, of people to come together, to learn about each other's languages and to practice languages and to learn about culture.
You are in the right place for this.
Yeah.
It's full of different people from all over the world.
Yeah, when I was shocked to know that there are 110 embassies here in Qatar.
Wow.
So you have such a multicultural place, but there isn't really something that connects the people together. It's kind of fragmented. Each community, each culture is in its own bubble. So I thought this can be a very good interactive and inclusive space for people to come together. And actually, I did 2 events already, and the people were very happy. They were very glad. I orchestrated everything and managed everything, and it turned out really nice. Because I host somebody from a certain culture, but who comes and talks to the people about their language, the language part of the culture. Because to me, language is an integral part of any culture. It's like an entry point. And this is what it's all about. Before people break into the different language tables and practice together or talk or have a good conversation, they listen to my guest speaker. And it's nice because I learn new things, people learn new things. It's kind of a fun encounter for 2 hours once a month. We have snacks that are also related to the culture that we talk about. So I think it's been a good experience. So far, yeah, and I got good feedback from the people.
Excellent.
So this is I'm putting together my multicultural, multilingual community. I'm all about building communities. So that's one project that I aim to that I started. My other project is the social sustainability, which is raising awareness for people to do socio-cultural transitions towards sustainability, which means that to kind of adopt behaviors that are more sustainable. I call them slice of life sustainability behaviors, which is daily things that some people can do on a daily basis that can actually help make an impact. On the environment, positive impact, maybe less of consumption, less of pollution, maybe, and less of exhaustion of the resources. We all live on planet Earth, and we all consume the resources of the planet. We breathe the same air, so it doesn't really matter where geographically you are located, but you can do something about it. It's something that people can do. And it's really about raising awareness, because if you want to change, people have to realize that there is a need for change.
True.
And that's what I would really like to do, is to build a sustainable community, or many communities, or many collaborations of sustainability here in Qatar, and really for people to realize that they can do something. We are that change, and we can do something about it. And it starts all with the family, the extended family, the neighborhood, and then the schools, the universities, what have you, until you reach out to the whole community. So it's a continuous process. It's not that I'm reinventing the wheel. It's just that raising awareness, because it's important that the people realize they can do something. We, us humans, we messed up the environment.
True.
We induced these environmental disasters. This is actually due to our conducts and our misbehaviors, I would say, throughout the revolution, the development of the human, of humans. So basically, we are responsible, and we can do something about it. So I feel it's important to keep relating the message over and over, so people can adopt it as a second nature. It can become easy and automatic.
Wow, excellent.
Yeah.
Now, I'd like you to say something in brief about Qatar, your experience in Qatar.
Oh, okay.
Because people watching all over the world really don't know much about the city and
Yes.
how to settle in the city. You've already done this already, so
Yeah.
let's shed some.
Actually, like I said, Qatar has really done so well. It has progressed so much. They have really gone the extra mile to do a lot of modern, things and developments, but at the same time maintain the entity and the culture and the religion. So you feel that there is a certain culture that's particular to Qatar,
Wow.
But at the same time, you have all the modern facilities, and people live however they want, there is just really you have to understand that there is a respect for the culture and the traditions, and so that's really nice. So there's a balance. They just are not really totally super developed, but at the same time, there is a lot of traditions, a lot of cultural identity that is very prominent here. And, it's become really very much pro-innovation, pro-entrepreneurship. So they're really welcoming a lot of investments, a lot of entrepreneurship to come into the country. And I think the laws are really becoming more and more lenient, or more facilitating for people to come and do investments. So it is becoming more of a business hub, and even the kids, the Qatari kids, they're all very well educated. They are so much into the entrepreneurship. So you feel that the atmosphere is really right. It's really advanced in all aspects. But at the same time, there is a cultural identity, and also you are respected as a human being. I mean, you have 110 nationalities, and you don't see, I've never had anybody talk to me in a very ill-mannered way. You go to the authorities, you go to the, you go and ask, or deal with the government offices and bureaus, and everybody is super kind, super respectful. They're helpful. So you feel this is a very welcoming place. I feel it's a very welcoming place, and I feel really very comfortable being here and welcome.
Wow.
So
Excellent.
yeah, so I think it's the right, for me, it's the right place to be.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Now, for this your project work you've been doing, where do you intend to be in the near future? What's the future plan?
I really actually want to do a lot of good things in my community. Like I said, if I'm in Jordan or the States or Europe or here, I think the work is okay. Some places are probably need more work than others.
True,
but
true.
It's the same message. It's the same will to contribute, because I want the world to be a better place, and I want to build sustainable communities. I want to have a lot of friendships, collaborations with people. I really want to see an impact, in the people and in their mindset and in their consumption behavior, I would like to make an impact, actually.
Excellent.
And to have lots of friendships, lots of collaborations. I think this is where I want to be.
Because I have viewers watching from all over the world.
Yeah.
And I'm opening your brand to the world and Qatar to the world. So you guys come around and enjoy while we're having fun here. So where can we meet you, basically?
Okay, basically, I don't have a website because I have too many things that I'm working on. So I think the best platform for me is LinkedIn. For me, this is the professional platform. So they can look under my name, Reena Naser, and they can connect with
information
me.
below the video. You can contact her directly.
I have also my Instagram for my language Agoda also. It's a small account, but it's growing now because people are growing, so they can find out what we're doing next. So basically, I'm accessible, and I welcome any sort of connections or collaborations. Yes, of course. I think the more the merrier, and if we come from different backgrounds, it's even richer, because you get the feedback and the ideas from other people. So
very well, very well said, ma'am. So guys, I tell you, I go literally everywhere and anywhere to get the best view and anything they want. So it's my culture to end my vlog with someone speaking their language, but I'm not in Russian right now, where I could say gratitude or whatever, but I'll let her speak in her own language, in her own comfortable way, to tell you guys thank you and goodbye, and stay tuned in your language.
I can speak in the 4 languages that I dominate. I will say شكرا جزيلا وتفضلوا عنا هون على قطر. Thank you very much for listening and for taking the time to listen. You're most welcome to come. Muchas gracias por escucharnos aquí y bienvenidos a Qatar. Bueno, merci beaucoup. Et on se voit prochainement. On espère à Qatar. And then I have to say tack så mycket. That's my newly acquired Swedish language.
So,
but I'm not very proficient with that.
It's all right. It's all right.
So thank you for listening, and I hope that we were light.
Yeah, definitely. So,
and hope to see you all here sometime.
So I would say salam, and I'll say goodbye from there. I learned that.